It's the groove with your girl Tiffani Real. So, MC Shan, who do you listen to?
Shizzle with a whistle.
That's right. Who do you listen to at home?
I don't listen to nobody.
Nobody?
Right. You know what I listen to? I listen to all of the songs that my sons play on YouTube.
Okay.
That's what I listen to. I listen to Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I listen to Imagine Dragons. I listen to Linkin Park.
Okay.
All of the songs that are behind the memes on the Sonics and all that, that's what I listen to. I don't listen to this music no more.
Right. Right.
There's nothing in it for me. I look at it like this. Let's say you've got Beethoven and you've got Frere Jacques.
Right.
Frere Jacques just doesn't appeal to my intellect.
Right.
I'd rather listen to some, Chopin, Chopin, and stuff like this. I don't want to hear Frere Jacques. Just doesn't stimulate my mind enough for me to sit there and listen to it. Where the music that I made and my peers made were a message. We were telling about how our communities were. We were like griots back in the day when it came to hip-hop. It was a musical entertainment for us, but it also was an avenue to tell all of the things that the newspapers wasn't telling about what was going on in the hood, and they couldn't stop us.
Right.
The music is no longer that now. The music is, we know Shan was the biggest cokehead back in the days on the music scene, so that's what they say. I'll take that. I don't mind. I'm not going to tell on nobody else that I got high with, but we didn't never say do it.
Right. Exactly.
Shan didn't stop this crazy thing. I probably just was in the studio with an 8-ball, sniffing it like crazy. But my music didn't say, go get an 8-ball. My music was more, don't do what I'm doing. Be better than this.
Right. Right. And, it's so crazy because I was talking to somebody the other day about how it was BJ Bowman from Southern Players, and we were talking about his song back in the day in the 90s. It was risque. Like, you had a sticker on the album, but now you can pretty much say and do anything. Even with
Why? Because they want all the ratchetness to spread out throughout the community. They want that. They don't want a black child to have a good outlook from the music that they're playing. They want to keep you in a spot where you're always going to be in a screwed up position. And so the best way to do it nowadays is with the music. And I don't want to be a part of that. And as an old school artist, you got to fight to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you too old, this, that, I ain't even got time for that. I'm one of the creators of this music, and I look at it like a house that was built. I'm just walking away from it because y'all are messing it up.
Right.
I almost said it this way.
Right. But you didn't. Thank you.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm really not involved in hip hop, no shape, form, or fashion. You can't see me do a show. I've turned down shows. I've turned down TV One just recently because they want me to be on some TV One unsung, but y'all don't want to pay no money to the artist that's doing this.
Right.
And say it's no money. But then the first commercial that comes on, y'all made $150,000 while I was talking, but there's no money for me. I actually told them kiss my butt.
Right.
They was looking like, what? You're old school. You're supposed to be broke. You're supposed to want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be on your damn TV show. I don't want to be seen, homie. I'm good.
Right.
Especially if y'all ain't paying.
Right. It's the groove with Tiffani Real.
Tiffani.
It's the groove with Tiffani Real. So, Shan, how do you feel about women in the business who are altering their bodies?
They fell for the trap too. That trap been happening long before altering the bodies. Let's talk about how you want to have long hair. How you want to have a complexion of a hair that don't even match the complexion of your skin. What are you doing? You know, so all of that altering of the body is something that's being done through the magazines and making, oh, well, if you don't look like this, you're not beautiful. And if you don't feel beautiful already in the first place because you're a man and and every man around you is not telling you that you're beautiful, they're calling you a B word, yeah, but it ain't beautiful. What do you think you're going to feel?
Right.
It's not the woman's fault. It's the man's fault, okay? Because if you're going to let them keep on using you as a trick, it's a whole big cycle.
Right.
Oh, you want to spend your money? Come on, now that ain't nobody trying to grow nothing. It's about get it and spend it on me. I don't deal with, if a woman asks me for something and ain't got nothing in her hand, I can't talk to you, shorty. And if you want me to take what I have and spend it on you, right? You want me to go get you a $300 hairdo? Well, guess what? The outfit you wearing only costs $20 at the beauty supply store, shorty. What you need a $300 hairdo for? All right? So if you can afford a big pocketbook, all that stuff, and do it by yourself, I'll help you. But I ain't getting your hair done, shorty, because this money right here is getting ready to be invested in something, and it won't be your hair.
Right.
Yeah, I bought myself again. Ha! Good for you, Shan. Let's go. Take a sip of that whistle.
Right. Right.
And it's not their fault.
Right.
It's what their mothers taught them. Their mothers taught them that crap that they're doing, although they think that they're hiding it and whatnot. They're the ones that's giving them this thing to think that their body is no longer a temple, that any man can have it for the price of a pair of shoes
Or a bag.
or a wig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now you got this big expensive bag and it's empty all the time.
Right. Right.
And if it ain't empty, you're not getting it on your own. So how many dudes are you tricking for it? And how many strange things do you have to do for some change?
Right.
You know, come on, it's a big cycle, and I'm gonna tell it the way it is. I ain't got no problem with it, but don't come to me if you ain't got nothing in your hand, shorty.
Right.
You can't get none of this money, not a penny. Now here's another thing. If your brain works right and you can take this money that I have and flip it, now we can work something out.
Right.
Because not only are you gonna be worth your weight in gold, you're gonna take this gold that I have and times it by 5.
Right.
I'll talk to you then. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But if you ain't coming with at least knowledge, and you just want to look good, any man out here spending money, if she's not faithful, and you know she's not faithful, and if your woman tells you, well, so and so would do it, she's definitely not faithful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you got to stop doing certain things and stop being a certain way. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's the Groove with Tiffani Real.
Tiffani